and I have 4 tattoos and extra piercings myself.
I'm okay with tattoos. Like, I don't mind getting a tattoo. Even though I'm a Muslim, I don't really like it. I feel like it doesn't really matter. And piercing is more of a personal choice, I guess. So, like, if someone wants to get a piercing, they can get it done. And some people don't really like piercing on them, but it does not have to do something with society or some people say. It's more of a personal choice.
For the job I'm going for, they'd ask for it to be removed, but I don't.
No.
For my piercings, I have been asked for a couple like fast food jobs and stuff that I had to take out my earrings, my facial ones. I used to have more, but they're gone because of that. And then in terms of tattoos, I have been asked to wear more long sleeves and stuff.
And what kind of places asked you to do that?
Oddly enough, again, a lot of fast food and stuff. I found recently, this was more a couple years ago. It's usually though, like I would say, more luxe retail. Yeah, so more of a higher end stuff. I can't show my tattoos and stuff.
No, because all the jobs I work aren't really like more formal. They're more like I pick jobs where I can like do what I want, dress what I wear, and be able to like have tattoos.
I feel like because the industry we're in, it's super liberal, and they kind of want you to embrace individuality. So tattoos, piercings of any sort has always kind of been welcomed
So
here.
they've never asked you anybody to cover up any tattoos?
Never.
Not as of yet.
Piercings?
No.
The trust that I put in them would come directly after having a conversation with them. The tattoo wouldn't be what deters me from using their services. It will be having the conversation with them as well as the reputation.
Tattoos are an art, so there's no reason to judge them for it.
Not really. Tattoos, like I said, it's more of a personal choice. Anyone can get a tattoo. It's like something they own themselves. So it doesn't have to do anything with what your profession is or who you really are.
No, I think that's okay. Yeah, sometimes they're passionate about what they're like, depending on what the tattoo is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that plays a role too.
Okay, that's it.
I got my 2 small tattoos not even thinking about how it would affect my job. I would hope that my performance would outweigh the stigma of a tattoo.
It was something I really wanted.
Yeah, when I was young, I thought it would cost me a lot of jobs growing up, but then I kind of distinguished myself from like those kind of jobs. Not really my career fields. Then I decided just to get more and more.
Well, it's a self-expression, so I find when you don't do what you want to do, it kind of makes you feel bad or belittles yourself. So I did it with knowing there are going to be issues, but I'd rather be more true to myself than try to hide it or go for an aesthetic that I don't agree with.
Yeah, a lot of times, like since like my parents don't really like tattoos or piercing, but then again, I feel like it's more of my choice since I'm an adult. Like I can get it done whenever I want, but it's more of like what I really want to do.
The consequences, but if I didn't have to, I would.
And what about you? You would get them or no? You would? Okay.
I still think they do.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Why?
I do.
Why is that?
I think people sometimes are perceived as being impulsive when they have tattoos and things like that. But like, I don't feel that way, but I just feel that people who are hiring other individuals, unless they themselves have a tattoo or a piercing, I think that changes their perspective.
Yeah, as all my parents told me, without like if you get tattoos, you're not going to get certain jobs and stuff like that.
Personally, no. I feel like since we're living in like 2019 now, there's a lot more open-minded people, and people like the workforce especially are, I'd say they're more lenient now, and like they accept people like who express themselves, and that's what I feel like tattoos are all about, just self-expression, and like some workplaces like
It depends what the tattoo is, right? If the tattoo is something that's glorifying violence, or if it's nudity, or if it's profanity, then you don't really want that to be the face of your organization.
I like this one. It's a shark wearing 3D glasses
That's so cool.
in a floaty. And there's Batman Returns. So there's Batman, and then the penguin rides around in a rubber ducky.
That's so
And this has a secret meaning to it. when I was a kid, I had a goal for what I wanted to do, and I was the 3Ds, which was desire, determination, and destination. So that's why he's wearing 3D glasses.
Medusa is definitely my favorite.
That's nice.
The meaning is, when I was younger, my dad would always talk like Greek mythology to me. So like with lots of stories with like the Odyssey, Medusa specifically was one of my favorite stories.
Mine too.
Just that's the strongest, I'd say, like memory-wise. Also, she's just aesthetic, and my best friend got to do it for me. She's a tattoo artist, so it was just a really nice overall thing to get. And I want everybody to look at it, so hey,